Hey, welcome. If you've been curious about spirituality and how to actually start connecting with your true self, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll be discussing practices like meditation, yoga, breathwork, and others that can help shift your perspective and deepen your connection with your true self. If you haven't seen my first video on some of the fundamental ideas of spirituality, I suggest you check that one out. I'll link it in the description. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. However you come to or practice spirituality is very personal, so we'll explore different practices to see what might resonate with you. No matter where you are in your journey, there's something here for everyone, so let's get into it. So how do we get on the spiritual path? There are tons of spiritual practices out there, and it's really about finding what works for you. One of the most prevalent practices is meditation. Meditation is all about focusing the mind, achieving a higher state of awareness, and having a calming moment to find inner peace. This is generally where you'll find Eckhart Tolle's witness, or what some call your true self, by observing your thoughts and feelings. You don't have to identify with them. You can just observe and understand them and let them go. Meditation is indeed a practice, and it can take patience and will most likely take a few attempts to even start to clear your mind. That's perfectly normal. I'm still learning how to meditate better myself. Some people practice meditation every day, while others use it when they need a bit of a break from the world and to check in with themselves. As with everything spiritual, it's whatever resonates with you, however you find it most helpful. I'd really like to be one of those people that meditate every day, but I'm not quite there yet. You can find tons of guided meditations here on YouTube to get you started. Meditations can also be combined with things like affirmations to start changing a pattern of thinking, or mantras, which can help clear the mind through repetition. Some call this giving the monkey mind, or the overactive, constantly thinking mind, something to do to distract it while you find peace. Kind of like giving a constantly barking dog something to chew on so you can experience a moment of silence. Others say mantras evoke a spiritual energy, helping you to connect to something deeper. If you're religious, prayer can also be a spiritual practice and can technically be seen as a form of meditation. It's another form of connecting with something greater than ourselves, often as an expression of gratitude, seeking guidance, or asking for blessings. Think of meditation as giving space to receive the phone call of your inner self or a higher power, while prayer is picking up the phone and making the call. You can also pray if you're non-religious. Maybe you're praying to your higher self or just asking the universe. Yoga takes spiritual practices into the physical. The ancient Indian practice involves breath control, meditation, and specific body postures to promote health and relaxation. It's good for the body and the soul. There are tons of different types of yoga, from the less spiritual, more physical, like the exercise class style of yoga, to the very spiritual Kundalini yoga. Yoga generally is about the movement of energy, opening up your chakras, or the energy centers of your body, and being in a state of flow. Things like breathwork and mindfulness can be associated with meditation, yoga, or many other spiritual practices, but can also live on their own. Breathwork is specific ways of breathing for the flow of energy, usually seen as calming and a way to feel more grounded. Similarly, mindfulness is about connecting with yourself and being in the moment. Mindfulness is the act of paying attention to the present moment, really living in the now, and not judging your thoughts or emotions, but just being aware of them, and not worrying about the past or the future, just experiencing the now. Some people also explore the spiritual realm through psychedelics, which can offer powerful experiences when approached with respect and intention. They've been a part of spiritual practices within many ancient and modern cultures, such as ayahuasca or mushroom ceremonies. Psychedelics can be a powerful tool for spiritual exploration. Quick disclaimer time. Psychedelics need to be treated with respect and can be dangerous if used recklessly, so take care and above all be safe. I'm not by any means telling everyone to go out and do psychedelics. However, they can be a part of a very powerful spiritual ritual, so it's certainly worth discussing. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you ever considered or explored psychedelics in a spiritual context? Substances like psilocybin or magic mushrooms, DMT, which is the psychedelic part of ayahuasca, LSD or acid, and mescaline or peyote have all been linked with spiritual practices, with those that have gone through it claiming to be the most profound experience of their lives. Really, anything that allows you to let go and be in the moment, freeing yourself from your thoughts and connecting with others, yourself, or a higher power, can be considered a spiritual practice. The point of all of them is to help us wake up and remind ourselves to be present and connect with the real you. Have you explored any of these practices? Or maybe there's one that you've been curious about. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Personally, I feel like I'm still at the beginning of my spiritual journey. I'm still learning what spirituality means for me and how to get more in touch with my true self. That's why I made this channel. I want to go on this journey together. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button so we can keep exploring together. Let me know in the comments where you are on your spiritual path. Are you just setting off, or do you feel like you're well into your journey? I'm really interested to see your stories. Like this video if you've enjoyed it. It really helps the channel to get more recognition, and share it with anyone you think might also enjoy it. Let me know what you'd like to see next. I'd love to do some deep dives on spiritual concepts, spiritual practices, different spiritual books and beliefs. Who knows where this path will lead us, but I'm excited to go together. Also, if you're interested in my spiritual journey so far, let me know and I can go into that further as well. Remember, spirituality is a practice. It's not about perfection. A shift in consciousness takes time, patience, and effort. It can be extremely fulfilling and life-changing. It can bring you peace and a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. If you're hungry for more, I suggest having a read through Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now, which I prefer as an audiobook. It really helped me understand presence and mindfulness. And check out this video on the fundamentals of what spirituality is. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, I'll be seeing you down in the comments. Be well, and remember who you really are.